Modern medicine is a population-level marvel. We eradicate viruses and design broad-spectrum antibiotics. But at the individual level, this system has a serious blind spot. As psychiatrist and researcher Dr. K points out, standard healthcare creates treatments based on generalizable averages. The problem is, an average human does not actually exist. Look at this standard bell curve of population health data. When we rely on these broad strokes, the model shatters at the personal level. We ignore the reality that a disease cannot exist independently of the person hosting it. Every illness is unique to the body it lives in. While modern science is just beginning to grapple with personalized medicine, a system of individualized care was recorded in India 5,000 years ago. To truly cure a patient, we have to stop treating a statistical average and start decoding the individual's unique biological blueprint. Enter Ayurveda, translating directly to the science of life. It is one of the world's oldest, continuously practiced medical systems. Originally an oral tradition, these recorded physical manuscripts hold millennia of rigorous observational data on human health. Historical titans of this practice, like Sushruta, were performing complex surgical procedures like rhinoplasties thousands of years before the advent of modern surgery. And if you look at the World Health Organization's standard definition of health today, you will find it mirrors Ayurveda's core philosophy perfectly. Both systems define health as a state of complete physical, mental, and social equilibrium. Ayurveda operates on a foundational premise known as Yatha Pinde Tatha Brahmande. This translates to, as is the macrocosm, so is the microcosm. This philosophy breaks the universe down into 5 fundamental building blocks: space, air, fire, water, and earth. Because the universe is constructed from these 5 elements, human biology is built from the exact same ingredients. At the moment of conception, you are given a unique genetic cocktail of these elements. In Ayurveda, this baseline is known as your prakriti. Understanding your health doesn't mean looking up symptoms in a standardized medical textbook. It means identifying which of these natural elements dominate your specific body. These 5 elements pair together to form 3 distinct biological blueprints, known as the doshas. First is Vata, a combination of space and air. Known as the king dosha, it governs movement throughout the body, fueling your creativity and driving the nervous system. But when Vata becomes overloaded in your system, that excess movement manifests as anxiety, insomnia, and physical dryness. Next is Pitta, forged from fire and a little water. This is the engine of transformation, controlling your digestion, your metabolism, and your capacity for leadership. If Pitta falls out of balance, that excess heat leads to inflammation, heartburn, and short-tempered anger. Finally, we have Kapha, uniting water and earth. This dosha provides structural foundation, governing your immunity, joint lubrication, and a deep sense of calmness. When kapha accumulates too heavily, it weighs the body down, causing lethargy, congestion, and stubborn weight gain. Illness occurs when your specific, dominant elements deviate from their natural baseline. If our health is this delicate elemental baseline, how do we actively maintain it against the chaos of daily life? The answer lies in the rule of opposites. If your environment or diet increases a certain element, like heat, you must actively counter it with cooling routines to prevent disease. This requires highly specific, individualized diets. It also means avoiding incompatible foods, like mixing citrus with milk, that disrupt your body's natural harmony. The vital engine that processes all these inputs is called Agni, or your digestive fire. Depending on how well it functions, the food you eat will either build up your immunity or accumulate as toxicity. To protect your Agni, Ayurveda recommends practical daily habits, like consuming a spoonful of ghee to lubricate your joints and maintain robust gut health. Because the system is so intricately tied to the individual, true practice requires an expert practitioner to read your unique physical signs and prescribe the exact required balance. In Ayurveda, health is a daily, dynamic negotiation with nature to actively maintain the universe within.